Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, alle zusammen. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Alle zusammen. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Alle zusammen. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Alle zusammen. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Alle zusammen. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Krishna Govinda Govinda, Krishna Govinda Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda Govinda, Gopalanandala. Krishna Govinda Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, 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 Govinda, Gopalanandala, 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 Gopalanandala,
Gopalanandala,
Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, Krishna Govinda, Govinda, Gopalanandala, 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 Gopalanandalal, 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 Gopalan, Gopalanandalal, 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 hey Gopalanandalal, 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 hey Gopalanandalal, 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 Krishna Govinda Govinda, 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 Gopalanandalal, Govinda Govinda, Gopalananda, Gopalanandalal, 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 Nandalal, hey 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 Gopalanandalal, 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 Nandalal, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra, 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 Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami Bhava Tume, Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami Bhava bhavatu me. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami 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 bhavatu me. Jai Jagannath, Jai Jagannath, Jai Baladev, Jai Subhadra. 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 Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami bhavatu me. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagam bhavatu me. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagam bhavatu me. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagam bhavatu me. Jayo Jagannath, Jayo Jagannath, Jayo Baladeva, Jayo Subhadra. Jayo Jagannath, Jayo Jagannath, Jayo Baladeva, Jayo Subhadra. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami bhavatu me. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami, Nayana Patagami bhavatu me. Jagannath, Jagannath, Baladev, Jai Subhadra. Jagannath, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. Jagannath, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. Jagannath, Jagannath, Baladev, Jai Subhadra. Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Jaya Gauranitai. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Snana Yatra ki, Jai Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Devi ki, Jai Shishi Gornitai ki, Gaur Premanande, Jai Shila Prabhupada ki.
Kein Problem. कदाचित् कालिन्दी तत विपिन संगीतकरावो मुधाबीरिनारिवदन कमलाश्वादमधुपा रमा शम्भो ब्रह्मामर पति गणेशाचितपद जगन्नाथ स्वामी नयन पतगामी बाबा Please sing all together. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami Bhava Tume. Once more please. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami Bhava Tume. Bhuje savye venum Sirasi chiki buccam katitate Dukulam netrante sagachara tataksham vidatate Sada Srimati Vrindavana Vasati Leela Parichaya All together, Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami Bhava Tume. Once more please. Jagannath Swami Nayana Patagami Bhava Tume. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Please sing all together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare, all together, Hare Krishna, Hari Hari, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hari Bol, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Please sing all together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Please repeat again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Haribo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Once more please. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Haribo, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All together please. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Hari Hari Hare 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 Krishna. Please sing all together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Bol. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bol, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, once more time from the bottom of your heart. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Once more please. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Haribol. Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribol. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Please sing all together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Please sing all together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. श्री श्री जगन्नाथ अभिषेक महोत्सवा की जय, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bol, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bol, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Bol, Hare Hare. Once more, please, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Haribo, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Haribo, Hare Krishna. Once more, please. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Once more, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Haribo, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Once more, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Bol, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Bol, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladevo, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladevo, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladevo, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jagannath, Jaya Baladevo, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladevo, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladevo, Jaya Subhadra, Jaya Gauranita, 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 Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Premanande, Hari Hari Bol, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय, नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव श्रीमती सुभद्रा महारानी अभिषेक महोत्सवा की जय, श्री श्री जगन्नाथ बलदेव श्रीमती सुभद्रा महारानी स्नान यात्रा महोत्सवा की जय, गौर प्रेमानंदे, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। हरि हरि बोल। वांछा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिंधुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंतकोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।
जय जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा माई की जय, स्नान यात्रा पूर्णिम की जय। Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Welcome to the Snana Yatra Festival. Nice to see so many of you. Herzlich willkommen zum Snana Yatra Festival. Gibt es jemand, der kein Englisch versteht? That's not true. Was ist deine Sprache? So English. English, good. So we'll speak in English today. Hare Krishna. So we basically follow the regular Sunday program schedule. Now we're going to have a lecture with His Grace Mukunda Datta Prabhu. And we're just waiting till the devotees remove the Snana Patra. Yeah. Please, if you can make some way for the Snana Patra to move out. And for those of you who are young kids, or maybe you know someone who is young, there's a kids program in the seminar room happening now. So please meet Yamuna and her team. We need to bring the Vyasas on the seat. It should be somewhere there. Can you check?
There, back to here. Or the other way. Das wäre eigentlich schön. Ja, das wäre noch besser, aber
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dear devotees, please, you can move back in. There is a lot of space on this side and in the front. You can come close to the speaker, His Grace Mukunda Datta Prabhu. Let us welcome him by loudly chanting, Haribo! Yes, dear devotees, please, if you can focus in. We're having a class now, and before we start, a brief introduction about His Grace Mukunda Datta Prabhu. Mukunda Datta Prabhu, he is visiting. He lives in Vrindavan in India. Vrindavan, for those of you, anyone here for the first time, by the way? Jai, welcome. Thank you for coming. You look happy. You look the happiest in the whole room, actually. Hare Krishna. Vrindavan is a holy place in India. It's the place where Sri Krishna appeared 5,000 years ago. He lived there 5,000 years ago and performed his pastimes. And Mukunda Datta Prabhu, even though born in Switzerland and even having made contact with the Krishna consciousness movement first in Switzerland in 1979. He joined in Vrindavan. Yes, he is very fortunate. And not only did he join here, but he remained in Vrindavan till today. He lives there, and he has a very responsible service. He's taking care of the deity worship department. So we have a ISKCON temple in Vrindavan, and there is beautiful deities who have been worshipped for just now a little bit over 50 years. And Mukunda Datta Prabhu is coordinating all these services in the altar department. And we are very happy and fortunate to have him with us today and a few more days. Thank you, Prabhu. And of course, he will speak about the Snana Yatra festival. You're here for the first time, so we just had a special celebration. And for you to understand and everybody else what that means, Mukunda Datta Prabhu will speak about Snana Yatra. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalan Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raganatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpade Gopesha Govika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastude Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshari Prishabhanu Sude Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatrubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Cha Paritanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhaktavrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ramo 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 Hare Hare Om Nilacha Nivasaya Nitya Paramatmane Balavadam Subhadabjam Jagannatayate Namaha. So we are very fortunate to be here in New Jagannath Puri. So Jagannath is residing here. So Jagannath means the Lord of the whole world or the whole universe. So different devotees are here who have different understanding of God or of life. So we try to speak to everyone by the mercy of the Lord. The Lord is situated in everyone's heart and is guiding everyone, actually. So this festival is celebrated in a grand way in India, Bharatvarsha. So the place is called Jagannath Puri, so the original Jagannath Puri. And this is known here as New Jagannath Puri, the temple here. And so here, temple is a little small, and the deity is also a little small. And Jagannath Puri, there's a huge temple. Anyone has been to Jagannath Puri? It's a huge temple. And so Jagannath is the Lord of the universe, and he loves everyone. God loves everyone. And actually everyone is a part and parcel of Krishna. Everyone belongs to Krishna, to God. So in all the religions, they will say that we are the sons of God or part and parcels of God. So in Jagannath Puri, there's a huge temple and huge deities, bigger than ourselves, quite bigger. And just like, for example, every day we are eating something, so somebody's cooking. Usually at home, in normal families, and the wife is there and she's cooking while the husband is getting ready to work. and then taking care of the children and feeding the children. So even in the kingdom of God, so everyone is serving God there and cooking for God, the Supreme Lord. And similarly, in this world, because we have not seen God, or we cannot see God with our material eyes, it is not possible. So we need spiritual eyes to see God. And so those who are highly advanced, the associates of the Lord, they see God, even in this world. So, but because we cannot see him, he is appearing in a form which we can see. Avatar, one who is coming from the spirit world to this world to deliver the conditioned souls, is known as an avatar. Or Krishna himself, the Supreme Lord, is appearing for the benefit of the fallen conditioned souls. So this form, so he's coming himself in this transcendental form, like Krishna came 5,000 years ago. Ramchandra Bhagavan, thousands and thousands of years ago. And so the Supreme Lord is coming from time to time to deliver the fallen conditioned souls. So, but sometimes he's appearing also in a form made of the material elements of this world, so we can see him. Just like here in our temple, we can see the form of the Lord. Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra. And Gonitai, made of wood. But they're made, so that we have to understand, made according to the instructions of great saintly persons who have seen God. According to that, the forms of the Lord have been made, and then they are installed. There's a process called Pram-Pratishta. And then the service performed for the Lord in the temple, or it may be at home also. So here the forms are made of wood. In India, they have made forms of the Lord also with Ashtadhatu or Panchadhatu, 5 or 8 metals. Sometimes even with gold, silver, copper, zinc, and bell metal. So different metals, according to the instructions of the Spirit Master. Sometimes out of marble, sometimes of stone, granite stone, which is very strong, like 5,000 years ago. One grandson of Krishna himself, great-grandson, Brajanab, he came to the holy place of Braj, Vrindavan, where I reside since 40 years. So he was there, and he had deities made, so they are called deity, we call them deity, the form of the Lord. In Sanskrit, Archa Vigraha, or Murti. And because one of Krishna's associates was still there, who has seen Krishna, actually Parikshit's mother, Uttara, she was there also in Braj. And according to her instructions, the different deities were made. And they're still present in Vrindavan or in Jaipur, which is in Rajasthan, so which is practically also a holy place. But the most holy of all holy places is Vrindavan for us. And Mayapur, the appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And then Jagannath Puri, where Jagannath is residing. So every day seva is performed right from the morning, early morning. We wake up the Lord and we offer some nice sweets. And then we have a ceremony performed. And then there's a daily abhishek, daily bathing. Because actually, according to Vedic culture, according to Vaishnava culture, those who believe in God, those who believe in the scriptures, which we should actually, the holy scriptures, in Bharatvarsha in India, they are called Vedas, the Vedas. So according to that, Prata Snan, every morning one should take a bath. So we are taking every day a bath in the morning. So that is part of the culture, to be clean in the morning and put on clean clothes, and then we do some meditation. We glorify the Lord, we worship the Lord. And even in the pastime of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, actually every day he's taking bath. All this is already pure and clean, but it is the custom, or it is also pleasurable to take bath. Even though residing in the spiritual realm and everything is pure, but the holy river is there, Jamuna in Vrindavan, or in Mayapur, the Ganges River, and they're also present in this world. So everyone is taking bath in the morning and putting on fresh clothes. And then there's an offering, like we take breakfast, so we offer breakfast to the Lord. After he has taken bath and fresh cloth, beautiful cloth are offered to the Lord. And then breakfast, and then there's a lunch, and evening time there's a dinner. So opulent worship is there. But on some days there's a special program performed. And that is today, known as Snana Yatra, which is usually on the full moon, day and night, of a month known as Jyesht Maas, so which was just a few days ago. Even actually not so long ago, and even still nowadays, some persons, they are also following the lunar calendar. But especially in India, everyone is following the lunar calendar to perform various ceremonies in regards to the Vedic culture, Vaishnava culture, in regards to the worship of the Lord. But even here, even I know, even my sister, she's supposed to come, she is also trying to follow the lunar calendar, and it is mentioned, for example, on the land, for example, to plant some trees or to put some seeds in order to get flowers, it is mentioned what to put. So that it is mentioned. Or when we should travel, when it is auspicious to travel, when it is not auspicious to travel, and it has validity also. But of course we always depend on God also as devotees, but we try to follow that also as much as possible. So that was just a few days ago, but here, because during the week most of the people are working, so we have on Sunday a program. And so there's a special bathing ceremony performed every day. We take bath with water. Of course, we always take bath with water only, mostly. But for the Lord, or even sometimes for great personalities, the spiritual master is a special abhishek performed. But especially for the deities, known as Panchamrit, bathing the deities with 5 items which are considered auspicious and which is like nectar, Panchamrit. So we bathe the deities with milk, with yogurt, with ghee. And so ghee is known as clarified butter, right? In India we call it ghee. And then after we bathe the deities also with honey. Honey is very sweet. Honey is very beautiful and usually has a nice flavor also. And then we bathe the deities with sugar water. Pure sugar, not white sugar. We use in India, we call that gur, how we call here. Maybe raw sugar also, which is more considered more pure. So, and that is very pleasing actually to the Lord, and it looks very beautiful also. And everything we should try to do with love and devotion. So the relationship is based on love in the spiritual world. And even in this world, actually, we know love has to be there. And what means love, actually? In the true sense, means to give pleasure to the other person. Selfless love. And that is there. In the spiritual world, everyone is trying to love Krishna, the Supreme Lord, without expecting anything in return. But the Supreme Lord is, of course, having the most wonderful love for everyone. And without asking, giving his love to his associates, to his devotees. Is the source of everything, actually, the Supreme Lord, of all the spiritual material worlds, of all the emotions, is the source of transcendental pleasure. Knowledge of love is the source of love. Just like in India, saintly persons, they have great respect for the Lord, and they have great respect for everyone, actually. But especially the holy rivers also, like Ganges and Yamuna River. The more holy rivers, Ganga Chaya Yamuna Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Namar Sindhu Kaveri Jari Swim Sanidim Kurum. 7 holy rivers. So Ganges and Yamuna and the others are there, but they are the most celebrated rivers. And what they do, they will go to the holy river, the saintly persons, and they will take a poundful of water. Jalarpanam. They will offer the water which they got from the river and offer to the river. And that is accepted. And in the spiritual world, actually, everything is personal. And everything is eternal and cognizant and full of love. Even the rivers are full of love. And the trees also eternal, full of bliss and knowledge. And there's a loving exchange with Krishna. Actually, you can see to some extent then it will manifest in this world also. And because the Lord is there in the heart, He's trying to guide everyone. And therefore you can see sometimes, even here in the West, where they might not have so much understanding of God, but then they try to have a relationship, a good relationship with all the people, and then even to the animals, with the animals, and even with the plants. I've seen, even by the way, my sister also. She's a kind of spiritual also. And we should actually be in this way. And then also we can see sometimes they make in this world, because it is coming in the spiritual world, they have this kind of comics, and then even have the cars with a face, because ultimately everything is spiritual and is conscious in the spiritual world. And so reflection is coming in this world, but it is perverted reflection. And usually God is not in the center, but God has to be in the center. So here in the bathing ceremony for Jagannath, so a very opulent ceremony is performed, and most devotees have seen. I'm just telling for those who have come a little later, or maybe they did not understand what's going on. So in this way, so a grand festival, Mahotsav. And today, so, or Purnima Tithi, when the bathing ceremony is performed, that is actually the appearance day of that particular form of Jagannath. And just like in this world also, one's birthday is there, and there's some celebration there. Especially then the children, they want some celebration, and there's a celebration. They invite their friends, and then they play, and then gifts are given, and there's some nice food there. So similarly, whenever we have a festival, Mahotsav, a great festival, so then all the devotees of Jagannath, they come here. Usually not so many persons are coming here in the morning, Mangalatik in the early morning. 10, 12 devotees are there. And then for the lecture in the morning, greeting of the Lord, 10, 15 devotees are there. And noontime, hardly anybody is here. Evening, maybe 2, 3 are coming for the evening program, Sandhyatik. But then when there's a festival, the temple is full, because it is Jagannath's appearance day. And it's nice celebration, and everyone can take part in the service. Otherwise, not everyone can do the seva for the temple deities in the temple. Some qualification has to be there. one must chant every day the Maha Mantra, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And so one has to be following a strict spiritual program, and even usually one must be having taken a second initiation. So there's a first initiation. One is initiated in the process of devotional service, and one is giving a name of the Lord, like Jagannath, the Lord of the universe, and then one gets initiated and one gets the name Jagannath Das, the servant of Jagannath, or Krishna Das, the servant of Krishna. And for the ladies, a name of the associates, the eternal consorts of the Lord, like Radha Dasi or Radharani Dasi, or Krishna. He has a transcendental brother, Balaram. There's Balaram Das. Any Balaram Das here? No, he's not here. There's one Balaram Das in Switzerland. But he's not here. Okay. And then Subhadra Devi Dasi. Any Subhadra here? No Subhadra? No, there's one, but she's not here. Okay. And so the names are there. And so we are reminded that actually we are the servant of God. And so when the birthday is there of the Lord, then all the devotees are coming, or as many as possible are coming. Like we heard also some birthday of some devotees today, or today also, right? That is according to solar calendar, right? 15th June. So 2-3 devotees, they are here. One or two of them are here, huh? One is behind the curtain, okay. So he's fortunate one, right? Okay. Okay, one is here. He's behind the curtain. And okay. Okay, and other Devasi Radhika. It's her birthday or what? It's her birthday also. Okay, so we wish them all a happy birthday, Krishna conscious birthday, and may they all advance in their spiritual life. May they become more absorbed in Krishna consciousness. And usually we wish them to attain Braj Bhakti. Because actually Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he came, he established the Yuga Dharma, the chanting of the holy names, the Maha Mantra. But specifically also when we chant any mantra, we should know the Ishtadev, the Lord of the mantra. Any mantra that is known as Viniyog. Even traditionally they will chant the mantra and they will say, who is the Lord of the mantra? Who is the Lord of the mantra? Like we have the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So for us, the Lord of the Maha Mantra is Krishna himself. And then the sage who gave the mantra, it may be Narada Muni, he has given the mantra to others. And of course now for us it is Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada has given the mantra. So these things are mentioned there. Just to make sure, because different people, they may have a different understanding, which may be okay. Like the devotees of Ramchandra Bhagavan, they will also chant the Maha Mantra, but they will start with Hare Ram, and then they chant Hare Krishna. And for them, the Ishtadev is Ram. But there's some impersonalists, they want to merge in the absolute truth. And they say the absolute truth has no form. The Brahmajyoti, the great light, and they want to merge in nothing. They want to merge in nothing. And so they may sometimes chant the Maha Mantra in order to attain perfection. Because to think of nothing and to say nothing and to do nothing is a little difficult. Actually, it is not possible. But some, they have this philosophy, they are known as Mayavadis or Shunyavadis. But at least they understand that we are not this body, we are spirit soul, and that we should not just be engaged in these material activities of this world on the bodily platform, but we should try to be on the platform of the soul. Because that is the first thing we have to understand. We are not this body, we are spirit soul. But then we have a relationship with the Supreme Being, and that is God or Krishna. And here, in our case, Jagannath. And so, when you do the celebration, so then the Abhishek was performed. And now you hear some noise there. Something is going on. They're actually giving a new dress to the Lord. On his birthday, he's getting a new dress. And then you hear some more noise, some necklaces. Hopefully also new necklaces they're getting. And some earrings, some bangles, and a crown or a beautiful turban with some pieces on the turban, which is traditional. So today, so now a new dress will be there, which you will see at 7 o'clock, right? 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock. Because after now the lecture at 5, there will be prasadam, and then there's a japa session. The curtains are still closed, right? Yeah. So new dress is there, and usually after giving a new dress, then there's a nice offering for the Lord. It is raining, it is auspicious. It is mentioned in the scriptures that after a ceremony, if it is raining, it is very auspicious. And so it is raining, so it is very auspicious. The Lord is pleased. And actually now the whole week it was very nice weather, which is nice. But then a little rain is nice too. And actually in the morning also it was raining a little bit, which was also auspicious, purifying the atmosphere. And then the ceremony was performed, and now again, nice rain. So the main part is finished, but still now new dress is there. The Abhishek was the main activity, but then a new dress is offered. And just like if it is a birthday party, whenever there's a party, something to eat will be there, right? And we're all waiting for that also. And so Jagannath is getting a big offering. In India, in Jagannath Puri, Chappan Bhog. Chappan means 56 items are offered to the Lord. And here, of course, because there's not much room, and so I hope 56 items are there. If not a little bit less, no problem. And even the quantity is kind of limited because the space is limited. But in Jagannath Puri is a huge temple. And they have a huge kitchen. The kitchen is bigger than the whole house here. And they have 150 stoves. 150 stoves. Usually in a house we have one stove or maybe two, and maybe how many they have here? Maybe 3 or 4, maybe a little more. But then they have 150 stoves, and they have 150 cooks at least. 150 cooks. And then they have a few hundred helpers to cut the vegetables and to bring, because they're cooking with wood, not with gas or with electricity, but with wood. And then what they do, it is very mystical. They have pots, earthen pot, and they put one pot on each other. And they have first they have the dal, which needs more cooking, and then they have the vegetables, and then they have the rice. Even our spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, he had a container in which he was cooking like this. Dal, and then vegetable, and then rice. At the same time you can cook. And then, but sometimes they even have 10 pots, one on each other. And then so many stoves, and then they cook a huge quantity of foodstuffs. Incredible. And it is very mystical. So when they cook, so they say that the goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Devi, is there. And she's supervising everything, the cooking. And that is actually how we should cook when we cook for the Lord. We're simply assisting Lakshmi Devi, or we're assisting in Braj, we're assisting Srimati Radharani, and the mother of Krishna, Yashoda, Rohini, the mother of Balaram. But mostly Radharani, she's cooking the most. And she has the most love for Krishna, so her preparations are the best. So we should cook when we cook for Radha Krishna in the mood that we are assisting Srimati Radharani. Or we may think we are assisting our spiritual master, who is there, actually, as a Gopi or Manjari. Or for Mahaprabhu, we think we are assisting Vishnu Priya, Lakshmi Priya, the consorts of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu or Sachimata, the mother, or as practicing devotee, usually we think we are assisting our spiritual master, by whose mercy we are having the opportunity to do some seva. And it is very mystical that everything is cooked perfectly, and then they will offer. And there's a certain way of offering also. Of course, we have to first purify ourselves by chanting some mantras for purification. First, we have to be clean, take bath, have clean clothes. We sip some water for purification, and we chant some mantras for purification. So we come to the spiritual platform, because it is not so easy. Although we may know, I am not this body, I am spirit soul. Everyone heard that here? Yeah. That we are spirit soul? Everyone heard? Yeah. Okay, everyone knows? Yeah. Anyone has realized? Yeah. Yes, who has realized? Fully? Okay, you try. Okay. What's your swarup? That you don't want to tell, right? It's secret. But actually it is not so easy to realize one's swarup, one's actual form, our spiritual form, and our relationship with Krishna. It is not so easy, but yes, we try. But therefore it is a process, although we know theoretically, but practically it is not easy. Therefore, whenever we are serving the Lord, we chant we sip water for purification, and we chant some mantras. And we hope we are situated on the spiritual platform, and we hope we can remain for some time while we serve the Lord on the spiritual platform. And that's why we chant Hare Krishna every day with Sambandha Gyan. I'm not this body, I'm spirit soul, and have a relationship with Krishna, and let me be on that platform. So, but I think everyone is realizing that it is not so easy, right? Or anyone thinks it's easy? No, it's a little difficult actually, but still we try our best. And then Krishna does the rest. Krishna is helping us. So then, when they're going to offer, the priest is taking some water in the hand. So he has chanted some mantras, and he's putting some water in the right hand. And he's chanting one mantra, which is known as Gopal mantra. And those who have second initiation, who are then qualified to worship the deities, they know this mantra, known as Gopal mantra. So then they chant the mantra, and when they see Jagannath in the palm of the hand in the water, then it is considered to be offered. If they don't see Jagannath, they reject all the offerings. So many pots, and they understand that something went wrong. Maybe the pujari, the cook didn't have the proper consciousness, or maybe some animal came and somehow contaminated the offering. So then they will throw the offering away and they make it again. So sometimes it happens, but very rarely. So it is very mystical how they do the seva there. It is Adabhut, it is wonderful. So there it is in grand way, the seva. And so here it is in a smaller way, because Switzerland is a small place. Only how many? 8 million people living here in Switzerland. And in India there are 1.5 billion people living. And in Delhi, for example, the capital has more inhabitants than whole Switzerland. Like 15 million people living in Delhi and surrounding of Delhi. So therefore India, big temple, Switzerland, small temple, but which is okay. But nonetheless, small deity of Jagannath is not different from the big deity Jagannath. Jagannath is Jagannath. God, he can become great, and he can also take a small form. He can do the impossible possible. So he has mystic power also. He's known as Yogeshwar. So in India there are yogis doing some, and they have some mystic powers. And so, but Krishna is the greatest of all mystic. It's Yogeshwar. And the yogis who have some siddhis, some perfections, they get the perfection from the Lord ultimately. It is also mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, and we see it in this way. If anyone has any ability, that is God-given, the ability. But the shortcomings, that is not God-given. That is due to our misfortune, that we do something wrong. So the service there is very wonderful. And then after this, so the wonderful offering, then there's the ceremony known as Artik. The Lord will give darshan, so one can see the Lord in a beautiful new dress. And the ceremony is performed by offering incense, by offering a ghee lamp, recognizing his position as the Supreme Lord, and that is there for enlightenment. So by offering the ghee lamp. And traditionally in India, and even some 100 years ago, there was no electricity like we have now. But then they had the ghee lamps. So they have the clarified butter, and they put in a kind of lamp, and they have a ghee wick. A wick is there, and then they light that, and with that they get the light. So you don't get as much light as with the electricity here. So therefore, when the Artik ceremony is there, so then we do Artik with the ghee lamp, and then you can see the deity very nicely, and then you can see yourself also nicely. But even more than that, by doing that, so on a daily basis actually, and on special occasions, then the mercy of the Lord is there, and then we may be able to see ourselves as spirit soul being different from this body. That is called, and that is actually, the purpose of the human form of life is self-realization, Atma Sakshatkar, direct experience of the self, Atma, the soul, ourself, our spiritual form, and our relationship with Krishna. So Artik is performed, incense, ghee lamp, some water is offered out of respect, a handkerchief, and some flowers. Flowers are also important in the service of the Lord. Many times flowers are offered before the worship is starting, and in the middle, sometimes at the end also. Pushpanjali, flowers you put in the hand, and we offer with love and devotion. Even we say, we're just not offering the flowers, but we offer our heart also to the Lord when we're offering the flowers. And then I have a chamara, which is from one animal in India called the yak. It is almost like a cow. It's a kind of cow known as yak. So the yak tail, the tail of that cow, yak cow, that is taken and that is used to fan the Lord, that is considered auspicious. And so that is used also. And then also there's a special animal in India called the peacock. Here you see the peacocks also in the zoo, right? And in some places, well, we had a farm also here one time in two places, one in Dudingen, where I first time saw Gonitai, 1979. And there we also had one or two peacocks. And there was one place in Ticino, in La Pampa. Anyone had been there, La Pampa? No? Yeah, you have been there. So I believe they had one or two peacocks. Sometimes, and even in Germany, there is a farm there, Singhachalan. I'm going there for a few days. After 35 years, I'm going back there. I was there 1983 or 80, just after the deities were installed there of Nishingadev, another form of the Lord, very special form. And then I was there 1987, I was also there as a priest worshipping Nishingadev and Radha Madan Mohan, they were there. But then I never got a chance to go back. I wanted to, but somehow always something came in between because it's a little further away. But then I thought, at least one more time in this lifetime, I should take darshan of Nishingadev. Because, 35 years ago I took darshan, and if I take darshan now, who knows when I can take darshan again? Maybe not. Because, after all, my body is 65 also, and how long we can live. Of course, we should try to live as much as possible. According to Ayurveda, we should try to live up to 100 years. But that's not easy to live up to 100 in this time. Anyhow, we are not worried because we are serving Krishna, and we are ready to go, to give the body up and get a new body or go to Krishna's pastimes. Whatever, or wherever Krishna sends us. We are there to serve Krishna in whatever condition. Even it is mentioned devotees are ready to go to hell to serve Krishna if Krishna desires. But anyhow, so relationship, when we serve the deities, then there's a relationship. But now we can see the deities, oh yeah, nice, looks nice. And like first time I saw them, so I saw the deities, I saw the devotees, and nice decoration like today also. So we saw the deities, but still, I mean, not so much exchange was there. But then later on I came here and I was serving them. Actually 2 times I stayed here for a longer time, serving them. One time I stayed here a few months, no, 1 year actually. And then I went to America. And then later on I came back to India and came here, and then again 8 months more I served here. So then the relationship is there. And then loving exchange is there. And so that is very sweet. And so therefore we always like to come here. And because even in conditioned state, or even so we can have some love for the Lord. But He is the source of all love. So that is unparalleled, His love. So He's giving so much love. And so if we are fortunate, if we make our heart clear and clean, then we can feel the love. And then there's a reciprocation there. And that is very wonderful. And so that is the purpose of worshipping the Lord, is to establish our relationship. So especially when we serve directly, but even seeing and then glorifying the Lord, some relationship is there. But if you have the opportunity to directly serve the Lord, or for some foodstuffs and doing the artik, dressing the deities, then because then we will be more focused, and because we are doing something for the Lord, then there's a reciprocation. It is natural. And then, let's say if we dress the deities, then we come out and then we see the deities, we can see because we dress. We see all the details. Otherwise, another person cannot see the details so much. So therefore it is recommended also to worship the deities. It is very helpful. And so, and especially the appearance of the Lord in a particular form, and when the Lord is established in the temple. So that is known as Brahmotsav, when we establish the deity. So basically Jagannath in Puri was established on this Snana Purnima many years ago, and every year they have a big festival, so that we also observe. But then in a particular place, like here, the deities were installed on Shivratri in the year 1984. So that was 40 years ago, a little more than 40 years ago. And I had the good fortune to be here at that time. And I was one of the priests at the time of the installation of the deities. So that is known as Brahmotsav, when we celebrate that festival. And so again, at this time, usually there's an abhishek and an offering and new dress for the Lord. So in this way, by serving the deities, then there's a reciprocation there. And then we get purified in consciousness. And then we get the blessings of the Lord. So we get the strength to advance in our spiritual life. And we need all the strength, because material energy is very strong. And the temptation towards the material world that stays, even though we may be devoted to the Lord, but still to be free towards attraction to the material world is not so easy. So therefore we have to pray to the Lord and we have to serve the Lord. But prayers are very important, because we are very insignificant. So we need the help of the Lord, and we need the help of the devotees. So we are fortunate to be here on this very auspicious day to take part, and usually also, and we can see around the boxes here. No, there's a box here, and then the visitors, they can come and give something. It is maybe they took it inside. What is this there? No, it is there. And there's some things inside the box. Because it is mentioned in the scriptures, and it is a tradition you can see in India also. In every temple, there's a box known as hundi. You can give some money inside the box for the pleasure of the Lord, for the Lord. Or you can give directly to the priest, some fruits or some sweets, some garlands, or some jewelry for the Lord. Especially on this day, on the birthday, on the appearance day of the Lord, we should give something. I still have to give something too, right? I will give something after. Yeah. So we should give. It is mentioned actually, if possible, of course, if one is staying there, then one is already surrendered to the Lord and giving one's body, one's senses, one's mind to the Lord, one's intelligence, one's ego, giving the false ego up and realizing our nature, I'm your servant. But otherwise, if one is going to the temple, it is mentioned in one book, which is presented by Prabhupada, which is by one of our acharyas, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, the Nectar of Devotion. It is mentioned if one is going to the temple, one should offer something to the Lord, because anyhow we have to serve. So we should give something. Even it is mentioned if one is going to see a saintly person. And even in ordinary dealings, if one is going to somebody's house, we don't go empty-handed. Even, I think it is the custom now, even amongst normal cultured people. If you go to somebody's house, we don't go empty-handed. We give something. If they have deities at home, we know they have deities, we give something. Something little, whatever it may be. If there are no deities, then at least you give to the host, you give something, especially something sweet. Because mostly people, they like sweet. And we should try to have a sweet relationship with everyone. So therefore, whenever there is the feast there, we have some salty preparations, but then the sweets are there. Some sweet has to be there. And so even according to Ayurveda, the different tastes are there. Salty, pungent, spicy. And everything is required for the body. Sweet also. But of course, should not be too much. But when you have a feast, you can take a little more, no problem. And if it is the birthday, then there's a cake there, right? I hope they made a cake for Jagannath. They made a cake, a big cake. That is usually tradition here in the West. And even now in India it is. Because in India now they follow the West also. And there's some birthday party, there's cake. And like in the West also, everyone, the Indian people also, they are crazy after pasta and pizza. It's okay, yeah. Italians, they are. And even, of course, even here, usually we give, everyone is, because Italians are here also, everyone likes pasta and pizza, and somehow the kids, they like it. So in India also, everyone likes pasta, pizza, and these things. And cake. So, everyone likes cake here? Yeah, fine, yeah. So cake will be there also. But other sweets are there. Sweet rice, that is traditional sweet in India, sweet rice. You have rice, you cook it in milk, and then you add some natural sugar. And you may put some raisins and some cashew nuts inside also. Or some flavor, some saffron. That is a traditional sweet also. And in Jagannath Puri, there's one sweet called kaja, or tongue of Jagannath, which is a kind of, therefore the tongue of Jagannath, sometimes they call it, is a kind of little long, it looks like a tongue. So they call it the tongue of Jagannath. It is made of maida and then some sugar, and then it is fried in sugar water actually. And yeah, it is tasty because it is offered to the Lord. It becomes nectar, prasad, amrit, adar amrit. It touched the lips of the Lord. And amrit, the different meaning of amrit, one is nectar. Another one is one becomes free from mritya, amrit. Mrit becomes death, and one becomes eternal, amar. And even in Sanskrit, there is a saying there that, which they teach usually in the school, mritama amrita gamayaha. You leave the cycle of birth and death, and you go to amrit, to the eternal life. You become eternal in the service of the Lord. Or asat ma sad gamayaha. the asad that is non-permanent. The material world is non-permanent. Nothing in this world is permanent. Like the body is not permanent. Even this house, of course, we hope it will stay a few hundred more years, but ultimately it will crumble also. Nothing is permanent. So we should go to the permanent. So the spiritual life is permanent, and the spiritual world, everything is permanent. They have houses there also, they never break. Because they are spiritual, made of spiritual substance. They're eternal and they're blissful and conscious. And then, tamasima jyotir gamaya. Tamasi means ignorance, darkness. Material world is darkness actually. But if you are fortunate, if we come in the association of saintly persons, they will give us knowledge. And by that knowledge we can go to the spiritual world, which is effulgent, jyoti. The Brahma Jyoti, the light in which the Mayavadis, the impersonalist, wants to merge. So that is actually the effulgence of the Lord's body. The Lord is self-effulgent. And therefore in the spiritual world also there is no need of electricity. It is self-effulgent. So we should leave this darkness of this material world and go to the light. We should go to the spiritual world. So by the mercy of the Lord, so he is known as Archa Avatar. He's coming in this world in a form which we can perceive. So Krishna came 5,000 years ago, so we cannot see him now. But even when he came, not everyone could understand that is the Supreme Lord. But then he's coming in a form like here Jagannath or Gonitai, which we can see with our materialistic eyes, with our material senses, we can perceive. But then if we serve the Lord, then we can get a divine vision, spiritual vision, and then we can see the Lord as he is, and we can see ourselves. If we see the Lord, we can see ourselves. If we can see ourselves, we can see the Lord. It goes hand in hand. So it is, by the mercy of the Lord, he's appearing svecha by his own sweet will, but usually through the via media of the spiritual master. So the spiritual master is then installing the deities, and he's praying to the Lord to manifest, and by his prayers, then the Lord is manifested and is installed, and then under the guidance of the spiritual master we serve the deities, and that is very helpful for our spiritual advancement. And so next to Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra, we have Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, and so they have come to distribute the holy names of the Lord, to show us, although they are the Lord also, but they came in a form as a devotee to show us how to practice devotional life, how to chant the holy names, in which mood to chant the holy names, how to serve the deities. So we are very fortunate to be here, and especially we should be very thankful to His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who is here, who has established the wonderful International Society for Krishna Consciousness, which has temples all over the world. And so by his mercy, so we have been introduced to the chanting of the holy names. We have been introduced to worship of the deities, and we have gotten transcendental literatures like Bhagavad Gita. Like here in the West we have the Bible for the Christians. So we may say the Bible for the Indians, that is the Bhagavad Gita. So that is the most famous, the most well-known, and the most read book in India. And now it is spread all over the world by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, who printed this book in English language, and it was translated in almost 100 languages, or even more than 100 languages. And Bhagavad Gita means, Bhagavat means the Lord, means Krishna. Gita means actually the words or the song. Gita means a song. So when the Lord is speaking, it is like singing. When the Lord is walking, it is like dancing. So that is mentioned in the scriptures also. And so the Supreme Lord is very sweet, and whatever He is saying, it is very sweet. Whatever He is doing is very sweet. Adaram Madaram Vadanam Madaram Nayanam Madaram Hasidam Madaram Ridam Madaram Gamanam Madaram Madodode Patialakilam Madaram. So Krishna is the embodiment of all sweetness, is the embodiment of knowledge, is the embodiment of love, embodiment of auspiciousness, embodiment of mercy. So Adaram Madaram, Badanam Madaram. So his face is very sweet and beautiful. His lips are beautiful. Naina Madaram, Hasita Madaram. His eyes are very beautiful, just like lotus petals. And it is mentioned, so the face is sweet, the eyes is sweet, the mouth is sweet. But then Hasita Madaram, when he's smiling, when he's laughing, that is even more, that makes him more sweet. Just like we can see a person even in this world. So if he's angry, you can see his face, and it is not so beautiful. If he's sad, almost crying, also not so beautiful. But when he's happy, that is beautiful. When he's very happy, smiling, that's most beautiful. Of course, Krishna is transcendental. Even he's angry. When he's angry, that is beautiful too. When he's sad, that is beautiful also. When he's feeling separation from Radharani, still he's beautiful. He's always beautiful. But he's most beautiful when he's smiling. And he's most beautiful when Srimati Radharani is with him, because she's the best of all his devotees. And she's most beautiful. So when she is with him, then Krishna is becoming most beautiful and most happy also. Hridam Madaram Gamanam Madaram. So his heart is sweet. So when we have a sweet heart, and we say sweetheart, he's my sweetheart. So the Lord of our life, Prananath, is the Lord of our heart. Of Pran means the life air. Actually, the soul is not in, it is in the heart region, but the soul is in the life air. So the life airs are there, and the main life air is Pran. And there, the soul is situated. So it's the Lord of our heart, it's the Lord of our life. And so he's thinking about us. He's thinking about all his associates. He's thinking about the conditioned soul, and he's thinking how he can free them. So love is coming from the heart. So it is not coming from the brain or from the thinking consciousness of making plan how to satisfy, but it's coming from the heart, and usually spontaneous also. So his heart is sweet. His walking is sweet. Venur madara renur madara panir madara pada madara. So he's sweet. His flute, he has a flute, he's playing this flute that is very sweet. And everyone becomes enchanted in Vrindavan when he's playing the flute. It is mentioned. So the animals which are usually moving, so they become stunned, they're listening. And the rocks which are usually solid, they melt when Krishna is playing the flute. And his lotus feet are sweet, his hands are sweet. So we say lotus feet like lotus flowers, lotus hand like lotus flowers also. Padmanabh is one. Shila here, his name is Padmanabh. So Padmanabh, Nabi, the navel is like a lotus flower. So everything is sweet about the Lord. And we heard the bell, 5 o'clock. That is the sign that it's time to stop. So in India we say, Vaniko Viram Dena. We have to give rest to the tongue. The tongue wants to speak always, but okay, my dear tongue, it's time to stop now, because it's 5 o'clock. So we stop here. I think everything is clear, no need of questions. But it's time for prasadam. And so it's wonderful. Prasadam will be there for all the devotees. It's ready, I hope?
Yes.
Should be ready, right?
Should be ready.
Should be ready, yes. Okay. So we should all chant together one more time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna.
His Grace Mukunda Datta Prabhu ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Jagannath Swami ki jai. Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Now we're going to serve prasadam outside. And not outside.
Outside? No,
Sorry,
it's
I mean
raining.
outside of this room
Yeah.
in the entrance hall.
Yeah.
And at 6:15 there is a japa meditation, especially for those of you who came for the first time. You can learn how to chant the Mahamantra on prayer beats. And at 7 we have the Gora Arati, and it's a special one as mentioned by Mukunda Datta Prabhu. Jagannath Swami will show a new outfit. So please come for that. And as usual, as is to be expected, Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra will go to the sick room after at around 7:45. So we will accompany the Lord up to his room, and you can all participate. Then before you go, we would like to thank the sponsors. We have the family of Ramakrishna Prabhu. They sponsored the dress. So let's chant. Yeah, Haribol. I hope we will see them later on. I didn't see them as yet. And also we would like to thank the sponsors of the Prasadam feast. This is Franz and Maria Bischofberger. Haribo! And naturally, after the Snana Yatra is the Rati Yatra festival. Some of you, I think by now everybody must have heard that the festival is not on the 29th, but on the 22nd in 1 week. We had to shift it 1 week back. I think they have some triathlon in the city. And please listen carefully. There is no Sunday program next Sunday. You need to come to the China Garden. It's 1:30 meeting point, and from there we have a parade. And we are not going to the Bürkliplatz this year. We are going to the Rathausbrücke. Yeah, also there is some construction site. So please join us. There's a festival, 1:30 till evening, 7-8 p.m. With the procession, of course. And then on the festival ground, there will be a stage program and food stalls, shop. So you can also come for shopping and take some nice prasadam. And of course, we will see Jagannath, Baladev, Subhadra. They will return, and we can welcome them back into the temple later on. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Snana Purnim Mahotsava ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaura Premanande, Hare Hare.